this is the solution to the problem that was set just over a couple of months ago in the Winton British Chess Problem Solving Championship 2026-2027. And it's white to deliver checkmate in 2 moves. Well, the fact is that you can't afford to move anything in this position other than the king, because you'd interfere with the layout and you wouldn't be able to do it in 2 moves. The major problem, though, is if you move the king, like, say, here, you can move that, and you're not threatening anything, so there'd be no mate in 2. So the way that I solved this, and quite quickly, is that I determined that you have to take the pawn, and so king takes d4 is the key move. Now, you're exposing the white king to check in 4 different ways. It's not a problem, though. Let's check out the replies that black has from left to right. He's no move with his king. If he moves to here, checkmate. Check, it's en passant. And it's equally checkmate, no problem. If he takes here, just note he's self-blocking on d6, and we nip in there, and that's checkmate. That's why you need the rook on c8 to cover c7 that would otherwise be a flight square. If he plays here, again, you take, and that is checkmate, because his knight is pinned. And if he plays 2 squares, again, like on the other side, you play en passant, so the same result obtains, it's checkmate, knight pinned. So no problem with that. In that position, after king takes d4, should he take here, of course, then you just go there, and you notice that that pawn is covering e7, check from the bishop, knight pinned, everything is covered. So that is absolutely perfect. So what else does he have? Well, he has no move with his bishop, it's with his knight. Now, if he checks here, you take, and that is checkmate, because the pawn is pinned. If he takes here, you take there, and the pawn is pinned again on the 7th. The rook is doing a superb job, so neither of those knight checks is of any use. If he plays here, of course, then that is checkmate again, because the pawn is pinned and he has nothing else to interpose. And finally, if he plays here, just take a look at that. That is the final position in this great problem. Not a particularly difficult study, I wouldn't say, but it still has to be solved. And well done if you solved it, and good luck in the competition if you've entered it.